looks like I'm not getting... Oh, no, I'm getting it. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Let's do this. Actually, no. Yeah. Hold up. Okay, let me do one thing. Shuffle. Let's play that for now. This button for y'all. This. Alright, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I probably could have... Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody today? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right myself. Been playing. And some. We're quite a bit further than we used to be. Because I had stopped playing this for stream. I feel like, you know, it's a great game to play after work. Just to chill, relax, vibe a while. So, we're gonna start and get going. Might actually start hiding these. Yeah, we're gonna start hiding these because I normally keep them up, but with stream we don't want to. Let me go to a thingy. This might do it. There it is. Where am I at? We're here. Okay. I can go there. I see what I can do. I see what I can do. Our project, little project's just inside. You're going to like this one.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit, and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Ah! But the tiny Bronco!
My talent for ship design is plainly rubbed off on them. They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
Does it blow up?
The energy conversion ratio's bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
Oh, pretty big problem.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off, if you'll forgive the pun.
Tataru, what are you panting about?
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
Oh, you mean how she's alive?
Elsewhere. Leave the Mana Cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those wings. You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Raoban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
General Alban says they may have uncovered Sultana's whereabouts. And he wants you, by which I mean the both of you, to go to Waking Sands right away and help with the investigation. Come, Lydia. Pressing through Ishgard's might may be, though our presence here will not serve to hasten Manikar's operation completion. Let us return to the troubled lands of Thanalan and what aid we may. Tataru. Have our friends at the congregation send a message to Insanium. Tell them we've identified a solution to our problem, but it'll take some time to prepare. As you wish, Master Avlanu. To the Walking Sands, the warrior light to pastime Nolda was delivered from the Sarktis. Okay, I don't have any more. She's...
Thank you for coming.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higirian administrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontispiece. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber. This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady you're noting, Marion. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands.
It's funny, I've got a lot of things I'm no longer using on my
Being short an arm,
OBS on my Discord, on my streaming PC, because I've changed a lot of things up.
Will you lend me yours?
Like, the problem is, though, that because I've done a lot of things.
Come, my friends, for Nanamo and for Uldar!
Now I gotta rebalance it where, like, one thing I can do, let's do this, decouple. There we go. That's something I can do, right? Alright, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Ship to pick up. Cancel. I wish this would start telling me my default devices are not set currently. I wish I could just change the default devices. If I could do that. I can't. Oh. Look at this. It's telling me. I hate this thing. I hate it. Hate it. Hate it. It's annoying. Whatever. I'm gonna ignore it. Target is Muriel. Sultana's former lady in waiting. Maybe it's because of these. Whatever. A woman of a Midlander heritage. Until the two of you have met. My sources have indicate that though she left the palace shortly after the incident. Charlotte quietly rejoined the dwindling population of Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Mariel is still hiding in there. Okay. To the Silver Bazaar. Whee! It's quite bizarre. But bam bam boom. Boom beep bum beep doom boom. Do I know of any returning residents? Gods, they don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters will not be pleased to hear this. Kiki-poo. Greetings, Lydia. What can I do for the Silver Bazaar's favorite adventurer? Thank you for marrying me, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to Old Eye, you may as well give up now. It's a girl's own city life. No, I need to talk to her. I have reasons. Very good reasons. But I need to talk to her. Yosh. Yosh. Muriel? Aye, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house, though. I'm the closest one to the market entrance. As close as the market entrance. Okay, so she doesn't leave her house. She must be afraid of them coming after her. That's what I imagine. Also, let me do one thing. I have an idea. Must be system configuration? Sound? Yeah, that's a big problem. Put it set to F60. There. That'll be fine. I don't know, it said 116. Okay. One closest to the market entrance. So the market entrance is there. This one. Found you.
You are Muriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
You sure you want to trade a item? Raban.
General Alden.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
She looks intimidated. She should be. Raban is a very, very... Oh, hey! Dickhead!
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Lonorito, you best talk fast.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartono reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity, Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control her. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison. You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
I don't like that shit.
You conniving little worm. You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve.
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution.
Ah.
Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace.
Okay, don't be lagging on me. Why did we drop frames? Well, okay, we're fine.
What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed. Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured,
I feel like
employment with me has
he's
long
lying.
since ended. Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive. And preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
He is.
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teleji Adeleji without trial? Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the
That
word
is true.
and spirit of the law. If you would, Lord Lolorito?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation.
I don't like him. I don't like him one bit.
Her Grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
That man is.
Not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
That's what's awesome about him. Above everything else, like the one thing he is absolutely loyal to is the Sultana, and it's such a thing to respect.
Rauban Alden, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. the citizens of Uldar shall once more be united under Nanamo Ulnamo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
Why am I dropping frames? That's weird. Should not be on 18 FPS. I don't get that. There it goes. That was just a video. That was weird. Okay. But at 12. I feared Lord Rachel's arrival would herald the bloodbath. Little did I expect that he of all people would gift us the means to rouse the Sultana. I still don't trust it. Shall we make our way to Ulda? I should imagine Bartholomew has been instructed to bid us. Okay. User turn. Let's see what I got. Mammoth. Yeah, we'll keep it. So the Flame General Raban mentioned you might be coming. Please, this way if you will. Boop. She is alive. Oh, this stuffed chocobo doll. That's so cute. Oh, the Moogle. Look at the Moogle.
I was having the longest dream.
Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands. Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she is none the worse for her slumber.
That's good, that's good, that's good.
I believe her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Uldar into the hands of its citizens. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition. 'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
This is true.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Oh, wait, I have it. The Agrias. Yes, well, it would appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
It's not good.
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle. My lords and ladies, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
That is a problem. I feel like he kept that in his hat so he could avoid losing the grip of the city.
'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed.
The Syndicate's evil.
Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same.
You got an ass little overthrow in our group.
I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves.
Oh, that
The
too.
recruits,
Or that.
there were those who supported our order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely. Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified grand company of Eorzean. That so high an ideal should be brought so low.
You know,
Deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause. Let us resume the search for our missing comrades.
God, I don't really want to end after just an hour. But we might, because I'm starting to want to go to bed soon here.
The role
It's
of
for-
Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alfino, proud member of the Scions.
Good. Don't ever start another fucking private military company again. Don't ever start another PMC, you fucking idiot. I've watched Speak of This Mind Internal Turmoil. The fact remains, there's no woman alive who would rather be confide. And to offer your shining example, I might never emerge from the beneath by appall of my despair. So no order from Master Garland. I hope this mana cutter of theirs is nearing completion. I'm sure that her grace will make a fur recovery. Make a fur recovery! Fuck. Yep. Great question. If I may. I believe your people have been keeping a close watch on the Crystal Braves. Might you know how things have stand at the Rising Stones? Oh yes, of course. You'd be pleased to know that the 38 Braves abandoned Revis's soul when they learned of Copper to Silver's defeat. Only the blue uniforms sitting there are now those worn by the soldiers loyal to you, Master Alphanu. To me, I see. I'm grateful to hear at least some of our members were true to the others. Are we going to turn to Ishgard? I must go to Rising Stones and thank those Sours for their service. It would be my final act as Crystal Brave Commander. Will you join me, Lydia? You were there at the company's inception. Tis only fitting you'll be the president at its end, and I would appreciate the support. The Crystal Braves are gone. Why did we start a PMC again? Like, you look back, you're like, why the fuck did we think this was be a good idea? Why did nobody say, hey, this is a really stupid fucking idea? Like, not a single fucking person said, hey, this whole thing, it's really fucking stupid. Commander, you're alive. And Lydia too. I know you'd scrape through. My splendid Crystal Braves, I have wronged you, all of you. My promises of glory and salvation brought you to not to blood and betrayal. Bah, you don't hear us complaining. Despite messier than we expected, but we are still fighting for freedom and all, just like we swore. Ain't that right, mates? Aye. You help me. I'm truly blessed to have such steadfast comrades. And with the bus profile, we got a bus. That's enough of that, Commander. We know what you mind to say. We ain't having none of it. We talked over, see, we agreed. You can take your uniforms to us ranks, but we don't less of a company. But the Crystal Braves may be finished, but the ideals of which the company was founded live on. They bind us to each other and to you. Commander Alphanu, our minds are left made up, so you may as well get used to it. Let us help the Scions. Let us help you find Menphili and the others. I like them. My friends, after all that's happened, I don't know what to, I don't know what to say. I know not know what to say. Blech. I want to give him a hug. He needs a fucking hug. God damn. Pray, excuse me. I thought my tears spent. My grandfather used to say that one could measure a man by his consistency of his comrades. Mayhap I am the exception which proves the rule. Nay, I do not protest. I know that I am not worthy of their loyalty, Lydia. But Thaliak, as my witness, I shall do everything to my part to earn it. Bullshit. You have earned it. And half. Like, goddamn. I must speak of future plans with the remaining Braves. Any information we can recover on the missing Scions will need to be shared with their allies across the realm, specifically Orangia and the Walking Sands and Tatar and Ishgard. while we are organizing our various channels of communication, I would ask that you call upon Master Garland of the Manufactory and join you of Isgard as soon as I'm able. Okay. We'll go do that. We'll go do that. Oh, this is the wrong one. This isn't where we wanted to go. That's our office. Do you have no. What's the best here? Sing me another song. Okay. Oh, alright. That's it. That's that. I need to get that done. I need to do that sometime. Alright, got a foundation. There's something I want to do before I do that, and that is I want to go over to here. I could have used that and done that, but it's not that far. Teleporting's weird. Like, it's kind of one of those things. I'm like, I'm not sure if I would have teleported or not. Okay. Up here. Inkeep. Let's do glamour dresser. Let's do the glamour plate. I want to do one specifically for Paladin. Actually, can I do something? Hold up. Inventory. No. Armor chest. Okay. I kind of want... Okay. Let's see. Can I store these? Oh. Okay, let's move that. On the shield. Okay, so what I want to do... So I can't store these in here? Why not? Why can't I store the relics in here? Make it so much easier. I'll just throw in the chocobo saddlebag. Not to clean out my chocobo saddlebag because I got I got a bunch of fish in here. I can break down stuff. Move these to those. Oh, I do have Vesper Bay Aetheryte tickets. Okay, I've got 2 of them. Okay. Dark Knight. Let's do this one. Kind of like the Claymore. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with the head. The armory. I like the glasses the most. Yeah, let's do this. Chest. I kinda like that idea. I like that armor. I like that armor. I might go with that. Yeah. I like that. Oh, is there? Hold up. Armor light. Oh, that's the Warrior Light's armor. I have the breeches light. Yes, I do. Do I have the boots of light? No, I don't. Damn it. The Wild Rose boots work, though. I like that armor. I really like the armor of light. That looks cool as shit. What does the... Okay, I'm curious. What does the Wild Rose look like? Because I wonder what the Wild Rose set looks like. Okay, I like that a lot. That looks cool. Can't wear the Wild Rose bandana. That frustrates me to no end. Can't wear that. I do like that. That looks good. I like that idea. I'm gonna use ways to adjust because I do like those ones. As for this, no necklace. Wrist with the yokai watch, but can't really see it. Legion Ring of Striking. Black Pearl Ring. Kind of like this as like an outfit. I really do actually. Yeah, we're gonna hit save. Why is that one not? Alright, whatever. That's why. The Neophyte's Ring. Okay. No, no, no. It's funny. This thing is actually, like, really good, and I can't freaking get it. I don't know. This is also really funny, because this is level 1. Like, Neophyte's Ring and the Zamia's Earrings are really, really, really good, because they give me a plus 60% boost of experience. So they're really good. Alright, I think, honestly, like, I would love to keep going. I really would, but we made decent progress. Let's do a puzzle. That's... There we go. That's a good start. Okay, corner. Corner. Nope. There goes. That's a crazy thing. If we just kind of like start sticking, we can kind of like figure out. They had a new option. No, I think those were always there. Okay, that's there. Top corner. No, you don't fit there. You do there. I don't know how I guessed that was gonna be there. This has to be down here. This has to be right here. Corner. I'm gonna get the frame built first, because that's a smartest. Like, sure, it does eliminate a chance to do some cool things, because there are some points we can get for not building the frame first, but that's dumb. We didn't want to set that down and lose points. swear that's an edge piece. Last edge piece there. There it is, last edge piece there. I don't think that goes on the edge anywhere. That goes there. Cool, cool, cool beans. That goes there. Cool beans. Found it. That was neat. That goes here. You go. No, 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 no. You're in the middle somewhere. This is the annoying part. Starting to figure out where things go. There we go. Now that. Out of the way. There we go. I don't think it goes there. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere. This has got to be down here. Yeah. 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 Kinda guess I was down there. Got it. No, that's not gonna be it. But it's there. That's there. Oh, holy shit. That was a random snap. That was a 500 point piece. That's insane. That's fire. I wish it wouldn't count if I picked it up, because I think... Oh, that's the auto place. You go here. Bridge. No. Here. No. I knew it had to be somewhere on there. I'm starting to run out of places for puzzle pieces to go. Was making these last ones really just easy to pick up and kind of like slam. Because there's only so many places where they could go. Done. I did one island. Highest chain 16. Alright, we had a fun. Thank you for hanging out. I want to see, is there anybody I want to raid tonight? Let me take a look here. Hold up. Let me do one thing. Okay, let me check something. I need lecture. Alright, we got it. Okay, we're good, we're good. So I can do this. You know what? Let me see who's live in file. Hold up. Is he done, Crystal Tower? Yes, I have. Okay. Alright. This person is doing Crystal Tower. Let me check some things. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're gonna do this. It's a lady named Booberry. They are doing Crystal Tower. Model looks cute. I feel like rating them because rating her because why not? Looks like a fun person. Seems like a fun person. Want to check it out? Check her out. Let's go and raid. Okay. There we go. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Have a good night.